Hey up troops, A Littleton here again with another video. Just a very quick one today actually, just to show you that the marketplace is now out and access for everybody is now available. And you can see that because it used to say marketplace beta, it now doesn't say marketplace beta anymore. But I also give you a quick tour around the marketplace if you haven't seen it yet, but also show you a really useful resource that's external to the marketplace, which is still really helpful. Now, I've been a bit fruity on the marketplace. I've bought a few skins, a few of the seasonals. I'll just show you those quickly. So, not weapon skins, sorry. Let me just show you the ones I've bought first, because these are the ones that I couldn't say no to. I bought Loyalty, but I bought these. There was a period of time about 4 weeks ago now, maybe, when they added a chunk of skins to the marketplace. They added Loyalty, which I've wanted for ages. They added Akinosauru, which I've wanted for ages. And they added my favourite skin of all time, which I've always wanted. This one here, Anami, which I've now got. So I bought those three. I nearly bought Ryoko, but I didn't in the end. But I bought those three. And what is quite upsetting is I bought Loyalty and Akinosauru for a lot more than they're currently available at, especially Loyalty. I think I paid about 15 to 20,000 credits for Loyalty. Now, I haven't put that much money into the marketplace. In fact, I haven't bought a single R6 credit to buy things with on here. I've just been lucky enough that in the past I've had weapon skins that are now worth more, so I've sold the skins that I don't use and built up a bit of built up a bit of a balance. Like we've still got 25k left. I sold some of the major charms that I've attended. I never used the charms, so I sold some of those for like 20k. The Copenhagen major charm, the Berlin major charm, the Jönköping major charm. I sold all of those. And again, quite upsettingly, the other way around this time, I sold the Copenhagen major charm for like 15k. And then about 2 weeks later, it was going for 30k. So just have a quick look, actually. What is the Copenhagen Major Charm going for these days whilst we're here? Copenhagen's here. So 16. Okay, so that's about what I sold it for. So it must have gone up and then come right back down. So first thing I'm going to show you is if you want to see the history or price history of something that you've bought or you want to buy, if you click on the item, scroll down, you can now see a bar chart. And it'll show you in the past 30 days how much this went for. Someone got a bargain there on June the 23rd, went for 3.6. But this is what I was talking about here. It was going for like 35k, which is really upsetting. I don't think you can adjust this price graph here, but the external resource I'll show you in a minute, you can. But yeah, you can see it's coming down slightly and it's down back to where it was. Like if you could go the previous 30 days, it would have come down to like here and then it went up and then obviously it's come back down again. So the marketplace and how to use it. We'll start at the homepage. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can search for weapon skins, headgears, uniforms, attachment skins, charms, portraits, backgrounds, and drone skins. You can also then, if you just click on buy, you can filter these things down the left-hand side. This, in my opinion, let me just get rid of major here. This, in my opinion, is the easiest way of filtering through the market. Just go on to buy and then filter down here with what you want to search for. They've added a few new filters. Esports team's now been added, which is cool. Esports team wasn't in there originally. I'm not sure how I feel about the esports team skins being on the market because people bought them with the intention of supporting the org, and now you can get the Astralis skin without supporting the org. Obviously, Astralis have now gone. Just using Astralis as an example, then you got the Disrupt one there as well. So you can sort of buy the skin which doesn't support the org. So let me just find an org that still exists, for example, that are still in. Let's use NIP. So my issue with the esports things, and I don't know how far, let's use FaZe as well. I don't know how far into the esports equipment they're going to get. Well, esports skins they're going to get. These, I think, are all ones that are not available in-game, to my knowledge. So what I'm getting at here is, if you wanted to buy the FaZe Caveira bundle, or you wanted to buy the FaZe R4C, you could come onto the marketplace and buy it, and that wouldn't support the org. So what I want to ensure happens, I say ensure like I've got any control over it, what I'd like to see happen is only the things that you can no longer get in the game come onto the marketplace when it comes to esports. Because otherwise, if you could buy this Caveira skin in game now, the whole point of the esports skins is to support that org. We don't want to be allowing people to buy it from the marketplace and then it doesn't support the org and then esports, because that's what funds esports in Siege, basically. The amount of revenue that teams can make through having good skins is enough to keep them afloat in Siege. So hopefully that's the case. Obviously, the more I'm looking at this, I can see that there are a lot of older Norarengo, for example. I've got that Hibana set. There are a lot of older skins here Do they have the Chaos SMG11? They do, nice. That's a bargain for 150 because that's a really nice skin. If you've got that skin, you can get the Rick and Morty. Which set is it? The Rick and Morty smoke set, and it comes with an SMG11 with a green, like a luminous green attachment skin that looks really good on that. But it's only for the SMG11, that attachment skin. Anyway, what's 00 Nation? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Anyway, so that's esports, and again, you can filter it through different things. What is cool is you can filter it through season. So you can have a look at stuff that came out year 9, season 1. Well, obviously, a lot of that's Black Ice. Or you can look at things that came out in year 2, season 4, for example. And you can sort of grade. Oh, they're pretty cool, actually. I forgot they existed. You can grade things on age if you want to get older stuff, newer stuff, whatever. Obviously, you can filter it by that as well. One of the really useful things, or one of the better things, in my opinion, is to go to other and go to seasonal. This is where you're going to get most value, in my opinion. This is where you can get skins that are applicable to all guns. Although I say all guns, it's all guns that were available when that skin was released. So if this gun came out with, I just actually saw the season. What did we just say? Year 2, season 4, I think it was. So if this came out with, I don't know, let's just make it up, Gridlock and Mozzie, it will be available on every gun that was available in the game when Gridlock and Mozzie came out, but nothing that came out after that, because the seasonals were not they weren't updated. I think Akinusaru is right up there, one of my favorites. But anyway, my point is the seasonal skins, you're going to get the, it says there, year 2, season 4. Okay, so you can, that's a good example, actually. You can see that's year 3, season 3. So every gun that was available in year 3, season 3 and before will have this skin available. Everything that came out year 3, season 3 and, year 3, season 4 and after won't have this skin available. So I bought that one as well, but that was one of the first things I bought. It's a really clean skin, that. Excuse me, sorry. Hay fever is. If you ever get the choice to have hay fever, don't have it. I didn't get hay fever until I was like 25, and now it's horrendous. So, in terms of value for seasonals, this is where I think you find most of it, because these will be available for multiple guns and not just buying one skin for one gun. Obviously, you've got the attachment skins in here, which can be seasonal as well, and a couple of different other things in there. But yeah, that's where I think this is actually a really underrated skin as well. This looks really, really good in game. The other thing that you can do on here is search by operator, which is helpful. So if you main a certain operator, my favorite operator by far is Thermite. So if you want to go into here, you can search for Thermite, and you can see everything that's available for Thermite, but only in terms of uniforms and headgear. It doesn't include weapon skins, because there's another filter for that, which we'll have a look at in a second. It also includes operator portraits in here as well, if there's any available. Any operator portraits for Thermite? Yeah, there you go. Red Hammer. So you can see there's a portrait there. So this is headgears, uniforms, and portraits. Now, if you wanted to find something, let's just untick Thermite. If you wanted to find something that was just for the weapon that you wanted, instead of filtering by operator, filter by weapon. So Thermite's weapon is the 5.56 XI. And then we can filter by that weapon for the skins. That's good value as well. 120 for the Red Hammer skin. That's an animated skin. You won't be able to see that there, but this part here glows in game. So depending on depending on how long you've played the game and what your skin collection looks like, I've played for like probably 5 years now. So over the years, I've built up all sorts of different skins where if you've just started playing and you want to get a specific skin, this is such a good feature. Or even if you've been playing for a few years, it's a really good feature. And you can think, well, I actually play a lot of Thermite, but I haven't got a good skin for Thermite. That one's really nice as well. That one's the R6 North American Esports skin, I think it was. Or is that the one? Oh, actually, maybe that's not that one. That might be the one that was in when SI. This is what I was thinking. No, wait, that's the same one. Wait, what? Competitor Thermite 20. Competitor Thermite 20. That's on there twice, isn't it? That's the same skin, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It looks similar to the NA Esports skin, and that's what I was thinking of. 6 Major NA. That looks similar. No, blue, red, and white. Thermite's American, isn't it? Give me a break there. Anyway, so that's how you find your way around the marketplace using the marketplace webpage. When it comes to putting a bid in on something, it's called a sales order. So let's just pick something that's worth a lot to have a quick look at, and I can show you what you want to be doing with this. So let's use this actually, because item does not exist. I mean, well, it does. It's probably, this has just been released, by the way, so the servers are probably struggling a little bit. So let me just talk you through this here. So it was last sold. That's pretty self-explanatory. It was last sold at 1,700 credits. Current price range means someone's got it for sale at 1,720 credits, and someone's got it at the bottom end, and the top end, someone has lost their head and put it on for 150,000 credits. That means that there's going to be a certain amount of sale orders between that number and that number. So if you wanted to buy this outright right now, you could put it at a bid in for 1,720 credits, and depending if someone else did it at exactly the same time, probably wouldn't happen, then you would get that skin straight away. The alternative thing you can do, let me just go to a skin that I don't own, like this one. The alternative thing you can do is, again, we can see that if I wanted this now, I could just type in there 4999, click place order, and because there's a sale order that exists, someone's already selling it for 49999, 4999, then I would get it straight away. If you wanted to put a sales order in that is under the current value in the hope that someone may list it lower, you can do. So if I wanted to put this in at 2,500, I could do that and click place order. Obviously, I wouldn't get the skin, but it would be logged in the back end to know that if anyone comes and puts the crossfader skin on for 2,500, my bid would be there ready waiting for them. And that's actually what I did with Ectoplasm. This was around 6,000 credits, about 4. In fact, we can see here, it was around, that's 3,000 credits 30 days ago, but it was worth more than that slightly. Maybe it wasn't quite 6, maybe it was about 5. But I put a sales order in for 2,800, I think, and just left it and forgot about it. So the credits come out of your account, so you can't spend them. And if you decide you don't want the sales order in anymore, you can cancel it anytime. The credits comes back to you straight away. So I put this in for about half what the skin was going for, put the order in and forgot about it. And then about 2 weeks later, I got an email that said, oh, your bid has been accepted. So someone must have put it on the marketplace at what I put the sales order in at, if you're with me. So that's the marketplace in a nutshell. Some really good bargains to be had on some things that are... The thing with the Siege community in skins is there's some skins which are like highly sought after. But then there's other skins, like that Thermite Red Hammer skin that we just looked at, which looks really cool. But it's quite common, so it's not really that valuable. I don't know what I just did, and I just clicked snapshot. I didn't even know I could do that. Anyway, it's not that valuable. So, but it still looks really good, so there's definitely bargains to be had. Now, what was I talking about? The external resource, which is helpful if you want to search for things on the marketplace. If I do this, go to stats.cc. Now, stats.cc is a really useful website, regardless of the marketplace. You can search for anyone's account. Let's search for A. Littleton here. That's me. You can see what's going on with their account this season. You can see, this is me here, 1.08 KD, 45% win rate. Last season, 1.3 KD, 52% win rate. You can see that, I mean, I've had a really bad start to this season because of the cheating situation, but let's not get into that here. We're not talking about that. The way of finding out cheaters these days, by the way, is not looking at KD and win rate. You need to look at their previous results. I had a bit of a rough day there, by the looks of it. Quite a lot of losses in one hit there. But yeah, look through their previous games. If they've won like 10, 12 games in a row, that's when you know there's something dodgy going on, probably. But looking at KD and win percentage these days won't always tell you if someone's cheating. Anyway, the reason we're here is stats.cc. Go to marketplace at the top. Now you can see this is a sort of similar interface to what we had on the actual marketplace, but you can filter by things a little bit easier on here, in my opinion. So you can filter by release date. You can sort of sort by date added. So these are the most recent things that were added. And then if you go on order A to Z or Z to A to Z is obviously the things that were added first. These were all added first to the marketplace. And then Z to A would be things that were most recently added. Interestingly, some of the streamer charms that were added recently got taken off the marketplace, quite rightly. So you can see that they say they were on there, but they've now been removed from the marketplace. But these were the things that were most recently added. And you can keep an eye on this as well by going to new items. If you just tick new items, I don't know the exact filter for when the new items thing cuts off. I reckon it's probably a week, maybe 2. So things that go on, if you come onto the marketplace, tick new items, anything that is new that was been added within a week or 2 weeks or whatever the parameter is here will be shown here, so you can keep up to date with it like that. You can't do that on the marketplace. But one thing I really like on here, which is actually quite upsetting to see at times, is if you filter it just to seasonal skins, because these are generally more expensive, you can change the currency to show you what it would be if it's not in R6 credits. So let's find the Ryoku. I'll just search for it actually. Is it Ryoku? Is it Ryoku like that? No, it's not. Brilliant. I'm determined to find it because I want to see what it looks like in actual monetary value. There isn't that many, so let's just scroll through. An army, loyalty, it's around this sort of area. Here it is. Oh, it's Ryuko, not Ryoku. Okay. So it's 21,000 credits. And you can see the price is really coming down. Yesterday it went down to, it was 22, went down to 20. Today it's down to 18. What we can then do, you can see it's 21.51. If we change it to dollars for our American friends out there, you can see that people are paying around $179 for that skin in R6 credits, which is insane, isn't it? If you ask me, do I want to pay $179 for a skin, there's not a chance I would pay it. But because credits is sort of like fake money in a way, then what's that in pounds? About 155, 140, 155, 143. Which is insane. Like that's like food shopping in my house for me, my partner, my dog, and 2 kids, with about 30 quid spare. Or I could buy a skin on Siege. It's insane, isn't it? Anyway, I know someone, actually, I won't name names, but I know someone who bought gold dust for Jaeger. Not gold dust, what is it? Sort by, average price, and then order A to Z. Or Z to A? Or is it sort, but not average price? Maybe it's by... Oh, Obsidian was on there and was removed. I like Obsidian. What would we sort by? Order... I want to just do like, it's because I've got seasonal ticked, that's why. There we go, that's right. So order average price. I know someone who bought the Jaeger skin here. I think they paid 100 grand for it, like 100,000 R6 credits. And in dollars now, that's £1,200. So it's probably paid about £800 for that when the marketplace came out, or $800. It's just mad. But if you've got one of these things in your inventory, one of these crazy expensive items that we're looking at here, Glacier for the R4C. This Frostpoint skin's interesting because it was like released and then it was not released, so it's a really rare skin. Like it came out for like 2 days and then got taken away for some reason. These are the board game skins with the Abana headgear there. Blue Nebula was on the market, which is a really rare skin. I think that's a board game skin. The Ace headgear, there we go. The Ace headgear, I could buy that. I've got enough. The Ace headgear is a really nice skin. Well, that's come down today to 16k. It's a really cool looking skin. So yeah, you can filter it by value as well. But that new items box is going to be really useful for when things get added, like things that aren't on here yet, like the Chupanotza skin that I really want, and a few other things that are on here as well. But anyway, stats.cc, aside from being really useful for checking people's accounts and seeing if they're cheating or not generally, being able to use the marketplace as well. They've also got, this is not an advert for Stats.cc, it's just a very good website, and they're very good on Twitter at being open and updating things as well. So on the bans, you can scroll down and have a look at accounts that were banned and when. You can see here, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4. You can see today there's been a good chunk of people banned. Keep that coming, please, Ubisoft. You can see that on the 18th of June, there was 1,150 bans. Wow. Just on the 18th of June, which was 7 days ago, there's over 1,000 people banned on one day. The 24th of June, which was yesterday, there was 843 people banned for cheating. So there was 1,900 cheaters banned between 2 days, which is insane. I want 18th of June, 24th of June, that would have been, a week ago. That would have been a Tuesday and a Monday, wouldn't it? I was going to say, I wonder if they do it on the same day every week. You can change that to whatever you want to search for if people have been banned. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Stats.cc, but it is a very good website, and they are really active on Twitter about updating things all the time as well. They also have a streaming widget and a Discord bot, and you can the Discord bot is in my Discord, and you can type an account name in, and it'll fire back with the account stats for that season, which is pretty cool. But anyway, Stats.cc, very useful website. Back to the marketplace. Let me know what you're buying if you've got access to it. Yeah, what I would be interested in actually is, most of the people I knew already had access. So if you didn't have access to the marketplace yet, let me know. And if you didn't, did you sign up to the beta? Because you wouldn't have had access if you didn't sign up, obviously. So if you did sign up to the beta, but you still didn't get access, let me know. I'd be interested to see how many people were still looking for access, even though they'd signed up for it. But yeah, scroll through, find some cool bargains, which there are. Some cool looking skins for cheap enough. Black Ice as well is going for absolutely nothing these days, which, considering it used to be like one of the most sought after skins, it's insane, right? But Black Ice was like so sought after, And now you can get it for, currently available for 475, which is insane. Do I not have bug black eyes? Obviously no. Anyway. Right, there we go. Marketplace is out. Have some fun with it. Don't forget to utilize StatCC as well, because it's a good resource. Let me know if you buy anything cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved with the channel. See you next time. Cheers.